Hello and welcome to today's free trading video and market analysis. I'm your host, Kenny, Senior Research Analyst with the MiniAnalyst.com. First thing we're looking at here is a chart of the market. This is the E-mini S&P 500 futures contract that for some reason we can't seem to get to come up. There we go. Looking at our proprietary indicators, this is our primary indicator, secondary, and we'll call it tertiary. Have bearish indications here, negative divergence here, bearish indications here, along with a negative divergence leading to a mostly lower session in the market. Last print of 910 in the E-mini S&P's front month. Had a gap lower open, tested late session lows the prior day, came back to fill the gap right around 916. Actually turned a green bar, but generally in a choppy environment when you're just getting a little bit of a gap fill, you really can't read too much into this. Particularly a green bar amidst such underpinnings of bearishness would definitely not be a good buy setup, particularly when you're just simply closing the gap. As a result, the green quickly turned to red and we broke back below the trend, where we remain currently after a bit of choppiness in the market. As you can see, yesterday was a beautiful day. We can go ahead and bring that up and zoom in a little bit there for you. There's yesterday. Did have a bit of a negative divergence. Kind of this very similar scenario yesterday. Had a very small gap, went up to fill it. But this, once we snapped above it after the meandering a bit in the early session, definitely was a great buying opportunity in the market, considering we had full bullishness, albeit slightly diverging there, and just a slight retest of the trend, or turning the bars to green right there at 904.75 leads to a very nice move of about 10 points. We'll call it, actually went to about 17, and then the choppiness ensued for the remainder of the day, and that's kind of where we remain today. As you can see, we're trying to reclaim the trend right now, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Too much bearishness, do have a little bit of bullishness, so it's probably just going to be a choppy environment. We're actually going to just minimize that. And look at these beautiful winners. This is our grind. Beautiful winners. Short right there at 902.50, we'll call it. Holds for the whole of the session, covers at the low, right around the low of the session at 887. So just a beautiful 15-point winner right there. I believe that was Tuesday. Actually, that was Monday. Tuesday was a choppy environment, no trade, kind of choppiness still, just eked out a gain there, but another beautiful long setup, long, actually just above the aforementioned long right there, just catching a very nice 10-point winner in the E-mini S&Ps. No trade today, but we're actually going to look at the cash market. Actually, these are our new day traders. Day trader 11. I think the day trader, the day trader 12. A little bit of choppiness there, a little bit of choppiness, but caught a beautiful, same scenario actually. Caught beautiful winners. Of course, caught a couple losers in between. The grind did not, but this caught a beautiful winner yesterday. Just an astounding 900 to 917 holds for almost the whole of the move, almost captures the entire range. This is new day trader 12.0. This is part of our MAP BTS version 5.0. We'll look at that in a second. But here's the cash market. This is the S&P 500 cash market, just really painting itself into a corner here. We've got the very strong and formidable support convergence around 900, both round and psychological, as well as trend falling significance. Matched up against the mother of all trend following support resistance measures, right around 940 to 950. So 900 to 950, definitely getting some continuation of the coiling, and do expect a strong move. We mentioned this last week where we had the coiling and expected a strong move. The break came there, and of course we'll call it 935, broke below, we'll call it 930 to a low of 890. So that's a nice 40-point move that we mentioned. Definitely would happen either way, happen to the downside. So 40 points, a discretionary gains you could have taken for your benefit, but really just a choppy environment in terms of directional movement and momentum. But we do remain officially bullish on the S&P market. And so that's where we stand. So where have our portfolios been? Well, I tell you, the dual day trader ES and the map DT original have continued to simply outperform and put up astounding numbers. 23-day return of 122.48% for the map DT, 138.75% for the dual day trader ES. These were the gains yesterday. An amazing 24% return, $4,800 for the map DT. Actually, there that is right there. You can see a very diversified set of day traders in the Russell, the mini Dow, the mini mid cap actually lost a little bit there, and the S&P. So a nice $4,800 pop, 24% on the $20,000 account, adds to the already 20,000 or 100% return, 20,000 over the last 22 days. So another $4,800 leads to that. The dual day trader ES. Please, if you're still sitting on the sidelines, tell me you're not missing out on these astounding gains. Still sitting on the sidelines, not taking advantage of the specials that we had offered on the dual day trader ES. Congratulations to those who did take advantage. Off to an amazing, another great week. 1,225 was the gain yesterday. There you see 1,225. Buy, sell. Just catching these amazing moves. 1,225, small gain on Wednesday, small loss on Tuesday, 112.50, but again a meteoric rise of $1,125 on Monday. So a banner week again for the dual day trader ES. And unfortunately, we're not running any specials, but you can certainly purchase as many of these as you can trade. At just $500. Per unit. Now, unit is $5,000, so if you have $25,000 in risk capital, you go in and you just hit, there's the dual day trader ES, you just hit dual trader ES and add to cart. If you have $25,000 in risk capital, you purchase 5 of them. If you want to trade, you can recalculate that. Oh, looks like the special's still going on today. Unofficially not, but can't actually mention it, but yeah, looks like there's a little bit of savings there for you. If you had a $25,000 of risk capital, let's say $100,000 in your total portfolio, wanted to put 20-25% of work in risk capital, leveraged returns, there you go. So we did actually mention that we're going to, oh, look at this MFX Lite putting up a whopping, I believe this was Tuesday, 56.58. I think right now it's up about $1,000 for the MFX Lite. 408, 419, 432, and it's kind of meandered around plus or minus 500, but when you can hold on for these meteoric gains and rises, it really benefits you. So hope that's been a help. Actually, we mentioned we were going to talk about the dual day trade, or the map DTS version 5.0 or 3.0. Both these get that system that we just showed you, and looks like you may still be able to get in on the save $500 on that system as well. Just go to add to cart, enter the promo code, do what it tells you. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to go to the website, chat with the support team, or shoot an email to admin@MiniAnalyst.com with any additional questions, and we'd be happy to get you going, get you rolling. We'll see you next time.